Evening guys, Stevie here. Tonight I'm back in the traditionals. I'm going to be tying the Wickhams Fancy, which is quite an old fly but still works really good to this day. So in the vise I've got the Fario wet fly hook. It's a bronze hook, size 12 barbless, and the thread I'll be using is black uni thread in 8/0. So we'll take the thread down the hook. Just the usual, just take it down to where the bend would, just the start of the bend. And cut off the waist. And for the tail I've got this red game hackle. Just one of the bigger hackles at the bottom of the cape. So pull some fibres out about 90 degrees and pull. Punch these together. And what you're looking for is about the length of the body for the length of the tail. Pinch and loop. And for the rib we're using gold wire. So just tie this in. Just cut off the end. And just tie this down. Then come back down. And for the body I'm using gold tinsel. This one's silver at one side, gold at the other. So I tie the silver side facing me. So just tie this down the side. Bring it all the way back down to the tail. Then come back up. Just leaving room for the wing. So one full turn at the back, and just bring the tinsel up, touching turns. And just tie that off there. Cut off the waist. And the hackle I'm using is a saddle hackle. So just pull everything back and just cut it and just tie the butt in. And 2 turns at the top, and then just bring the hackle down the body, 3-4 turns for a size 12, and catch that in with a wire. Then just bring your rib up through the pallet as even as you can, pull the hackles back and catch the wire. So what you want to do is hold your thread tight and just twist this off, and that should come off like that, and tidy up again. So what you've got here, this is a great fly in its own, by the way. This is a wingless Wickham. That was the very first fly I caught my first trout with when I was 12 years old. Alright, you never forget these things. So for the wing I've got a pair of Mallard primary flight wings, so just take a slip off each side. So what you want is the blaze side facing out. So I've already cut them off. So just size them up with your hook and just balance them on the shank. I'm just balancing it along the shank and pair it up with the other one. And pinch, loop and down. Just check them. That's fine. So just cut off the waist and pull everything back and just finish the head. Just a neat wee black head and whip finish. And just pull everything back when you're doing this. See, some people like a hackle at the front, but I've never bothered. This is the way I've always fished them. So we'll just varnish the head and that's a fly complete. So there you go guys, that's the Wickhams Fancy. An old traditional, an old favourite of mine in the summer months. Used to use that with Soldier Palmer and the Woodcock and Yellow. That was my cast for the summer for years and years. So I hope you enjoyed that, and if you've not subscribed already, please consider subscribing and hitting the like button. Cheers, and I'll catch you on the next one.